Hey, this is the MyAntennas 1 to 49 transformer down here on the bottom, as you see right there. And these are ground radios going out three directions. One going to the bottom of the hill about 20-25 feet away. The other one going here to the right randomly, it's going about 50 feet, 60 feet away. And the one here going this way is going about 50 feet away. So all tied together here. And right at the base of it, there's an 8-foot ground rod pounded in right by that cement block there. And it's pounded in 8 feet down, and it's got a professional clamp on it, ground clamp. So everything's grounded to the ground terminal on there. And that's about the size of that on that. So the coax is laying on the ground. It's a little longer than I need. So I went up there about 20 feet, made a U-turn, and came back. And it's going down to the radio shack. Now let me show you the antenna. The antenna, so it goes from here, it comes up, and then they have their little magic coil. It's kind of hard to see. It's right there in front of my finger there. Kind of hard to see there at that angle against a backdrop. Here, there you go. Try to see it there. You see that? And that thing's got about, 8 rounds around it. It's a 1-inch PVC coupling there, and the wire goes through there. Then it heads up, and we go up 65 feet up to the old topperoo up there. Now up there at the top, I got a piece of 1/2-inch flex, all plastic, and it's bent in a 90-degree, and that puts a radius on it so I don't kink it. Then the wire goes out, and you can see the end of it. Right about there. You see the wires coming down really, really thin, and then you can pick up the blue there. It's kind of hard to see there, right about there. And then from there, she's going to go about 400 feet to a mango tree at the other end of the property. The mango tree is way down there. So that tree is all about 90 to 100 feet tall. And the tulip tree here that we come off of is about 90 to 100 feet. So this wire is 65 foot up. The total antenna run is 134 foot long. And I got SWRs of 1.13 to 1.2. Around the highest one is everything's under 2.0, and we're doing pretty good. Now the radio shack, this is my house here, 2-story house. So I'm about 27 feet off the ground over here. And there you see I got antenna. There's a mag mount. It's in line with me, so it's hard to see at this angle. And some BHF antennas going across the roof. And then I have my radio shack is at the end of this building, about another 30 feet down. So the coax run over here is about 100 feet or so. And I could shorten it up a little bit and trim it up maybe and trim things up a little bit better. But that's about it. We'll take a walk over here and we'll show you kind of what the lay of the land. Here's the mama's carport here. And y'all that hear Sister Nash on the radio, WH6 NC for Natalie Cash, and this is hers, and these are the steps going down. So the land drops off about a 20-foot elevation drop here, and we head down, and this gives you a little bit of scope. You see some of the tree trimming work. We left one tree there, thought I might use it for the antennas, at least got it out of the way where it doesn't hinder me, and that. And over here on the side here, you see this is where my doublet is. That's on a 40-foot pole. So that's 40-foot pole, and you see the other wire is considerably higher than it. So I got about another 25 foot of height on it there. But we head down, and this is the garden level of the property. Have a pavilion out here. And up here I have the ability, I used to have a 40-meter dipole, and so I can hoist it up here. So I have a pulley at the top, so I can hoist it up and down. And that one would be when I put up my 40-meter dipole, it's secured to that post out there. It has a pulley on the top of it, that pole out there. And it would be secured all the way behind you here up to the peak of the house up there. So that does it, pretty nice. So if we come out here, you start to see the mango tree there where I threw it. I didn't quite get all the way over the top. I might shoot that one again. I got lucky the first time and I just kind of went with it. And but we come over here, but I have a few other things I could do here. I got a few other trees I could use for antennas and that. And these are my koi fish ponds and that in my backyard. And I'm full of koi fish and tilapia in here. and we have a gazebo over there in the corner, and I have electricity out here. I thought about making the gazebo my radio shack and just coming out here, kind of get out of the house kind of a feeling. And I just thought that that would just be a cool as snot one. And I have a piece of property right below it, past this. I'll give you a quick show of that. And hope this isn't too bouncy walking around. I'm not using a gimbal or anything, just hand holding a phone. And kind of get late in the evening here, but I thought I'd come show you guys kind of the lay of the land, what I can do. And what I'm thinking about doing is I have 3 towers that I've inherited.